Hello, 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 hello. Hi Jess, hi Nicola, Suzanne, hi Emma, hi Kay Marie, hi Sue. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Hi Julie, hi Jutta. Hello, good evening. It is Tuesday evening and we are on for a normal life today. Hi Rachel, hi Lillian, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Hi Shannon, hello, hi Lorna. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Hello, and hi Anne. Hello, 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 hello. I'm a little bit yawny today. I've been cold all day. I haven't been able to get warm, and that's just, I think it's drained me. So I'm just a little bit yawny. So yeah, the weather is slowly declining, isn't it? It's slowly getting colder. Don't get me wrong, I love the colder months. It's my favourite time of the year, autumn. It's just I haven't been able to get warm today, no matter what I did. So that's why I'm a little bit tired, I think. And oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, hi Angela, Sonna, Cassie, Carol, hi Paul, hi Jacqueline, Christy, hello, Nicola, hello, hello, hello. Oh, bless you, Lorna. I'm glad you're happy. There's been a postal run today and yesterday. So there's been lots and lots of parcels that have left us at the start of this week. So hopefully lots of you have been receiving parcels or will be receiving parcels as well, which is exciting. Please feel free to pop photos of them in the Pearls of Brecon group. I'd love to see them. Oh, see, that's what I said to Aaron earlier, Charlotte. I said to Aaron I needed to find my electric. I've got like the electric, you plug it in blanket, and I couldn't find it today. I think that's what I needed today, but I couldn't find it. So I said to Aaron, he said that he'll have a dig around for me tonight, because yeah, it's freezing. Oh, Julie, you're very welcome. I'm glad you like it. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, again, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're happy. Like I said, lots and lots of people have, or should be receiving their orders this week. Do you know? Okay, so today I have popped an order list on the page. So if you have ordered, hopefully you've seen that order list. I did literally just update it as well. So yeah, I've just refreshed that page. So everyone who has ordered is on that order list so far. And then if anybody would like to order, there is still space available for today, and I'll do an updated order list as we go. Mims Spins is still available. Like I said before, we've added in more variety of crystal pendants, as well as obviously the normal pendants, cage pendants, bracelets and rings. So that's all going on in there. I haven't put the coming soon section in the new in section yet. That will get done tomorrow. It's been such a busy first 2 days to the week this week. It's been crazy, but that will get done tomorrow. It's definitely on the order list. And I think that's everything. There's the new Halloween cages on the website. And yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, okay, so, just mystery oysters again today, because I just wimped out to go and stand in the cold 15 minutes to smell the smelly oysters. It's terrible, I know. I'm hoping by Friday I'm just gonna... Basically, what I need to do is I need to do a tester of just... Because I'm gonna go into my new batch of oysters. So I'm just gonna do a tester and just grab a handful, open them, and if they're not smelly from that handful, I think we're going to go back to our normal multiple bags. However, if they are smelly, I don't know what we're going to do. So I just need to do that tester, and then we can have the bags back. So just for tonight, mystery oysters. Oh, bless you, Hannah. Right, so up first today is Julie McLaughlin. Julie, are you here? excuse me. Julie McLaughlin, are you here? Is my tea cool enough to drink, do we reckon? No, I can already feel it's too hot. Oh, that's a shame. Now, if anybody can see Julie, please comment on her comments because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Julie, if you're here and nobody's sort of commenting on your comment, either comment on your own one because sometimes that brings it forward, or type I'm invisible for me because that will also bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Julie, I'm invisible. Bless you. I can see that one. Hello, hello, hello. And Rachel, thank you for commenting on the comics. It did bring it forward for me. Julie, you have got a Mims Spins, my lovely. So, oh, I jumped over there faster than I expected to. So these are your Mims Spins. Which character would you like, my lovely? Really, really busy, Neil, actually, this week started off really, really busy. How about you? I hope you're okay. The Hungry Ghost, of course you can. Oh, here he is, Mr. Hungry Ghost. Oh, so you didn't see that, but it just got caught on my finger. Let me show you. So it literally just got caught on my finger and then I flung it back again. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, I can just tell. So your Hungry Ghost in here. You have got a pendant. Let me pop your pendant on here for you. Oh no, Neil, did it pass? Now this pendant, it does have a little sleeve of plastic over him. That's just to stop like fingerprints and stuff on the pendant until you get it. So you can, like, so you see this little square of protection, if you like. That will be easy. It just peels off. Now this is the Close to My Heart pendant. So as you can see, overall it is a larger heart, and then it's got a smaller heart cut out here, and inscripted on the bottom it says Close to My Heart down there. Now this, obviously it's backwards for you guys, but that's just because you're seeing a mirrored image. This one does come with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So that's called the Close to My Heart pendant. Now before we get comfortable with that one, if we go back across to Mim to dive in her pot of mischief, and is that one? That is one. In here you have got have another spin and choose between the jewellery. Okay, so have another spin, so pick another character and then you get to pick either this piece or your new piece. Okay, so let's go back. Which character would you like? Can you have the confused pumpkin? You can indeed. Here he is, Mr. Confused Pumpkin. So if we bring you straight back across. And in here you have got a crystal pendant this time. Okay, so with this crystal pendant, it comes with one oyster opening. And again, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So if I show this one to you as well, this is the luminous green shell crystal pendant. Now it's called luminous green because every now and then you'll get that really gorgeous bright flash of green. Overall it's sort of like that more subtle green, and then as you can see there, every now and then you get a gorgeous bright flash of green, and it is the fossil shell, as you can see with the design there within that crystal pendant. Now if you have your pearl on this one, it would sit at the top and it could move around. So it's the same with both, one oyster opening, pearl on or off the jewellery. So would you like the silver one, which is the close to my heart pendant, or would you like the crystal pendant, which is, like I say, the crystal fossil shell within luminous green? Oh, bless you, Danielle. I completely understand. Can you have the close to my heart pendant? You can indeed. Not a problem. So that then comes with one oyster opening. So we've got the mystery oysters. I hope that's okay. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So mystery oyster. Where's my scissors? Oh, there we go. And in here, quite a nice lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Donate the shells. Perfect, thank you. And we're going to see what colour comes out. Okay, Julie. Straight away we've got a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. If I dry him up, we can have a close look to see what colour he is. He is quite a nice darker, deeper shade. Okay, so he's a three-tonal silver chocolate purple. So once I show you this, hopefully you'll see what I mean. Oh gosh, right, are we going to be focusing today? I'm just getting this focus for you. So it's actually three-tonal chocolate, purple and silver. So I think it's a base chocolate, and then as you go around you can see the silver and the purple splashes there. What do you think to this one, Julie? Now, of course, if you're happy with him, that's perfect. I'll need to know if you'd like him on or off the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can, of course, swap him for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Swap for a red, of course you can. And then would you like that red on or off the jewellery, my lovely? Oh, that red straight away speaks to me. What do you think to that one? And then if you are happy, I can't speak in full sentences. If you are happy, would you like it on or off the jewellery? Can you have it on the jewellery? That's perfect. Perfect, of course you can. So let me just get all this down for you. I'm going to move those closer because I don't want to reach today. There we go. So we're going to have red on there. Let's do your trick or treat as well. So I can't hold that up today. I just tried to. My arm says no. I had an injection in my arm yesterday. So it's one of those, do you know when it gets painful when you can't move it to a certain place? Yeah, this arm's not moving. I mean, I can, it's just not nice. So yeah, that bag won't be up high today, I'm afraid. So your trick or treat, and you have got a treat. You've got a 20% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a 20% off code you can use, and that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, my lovely. Julie, I hope you're happy with that and happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Julie, you're very, very welcome. So I'm just topping back these bags back up again. Okay, so that means up next today is Julianne Bailey. Julianne Bailey, are you here? There we go. Julie, hello, hello, hello. You have got a Mims spins as well. So let's go across. What do you think to these? Which character would you like? So again, all the characters go across in this little slideshow here, and then you can let me know which one you like, and I'll spin this round, find the character, and we can see what's inside. Scary Pumpkin. Okay, so Scary Pumpkin is this one here. Let's bring you straight across. And in here you have got a cage pendant. Excuse me. Now this cage pendant, I believe, is the filigree cage pendant. So it comes with one oyster opening where you can put the pearl in the cage, and then if you've got any pearls at home or get any in the future, you can swap and change the pearls around in this cage pendant. Now, as you can see here, overall it's like a raindrop shape. The bottom section doesn't actually have any design, so your pearl sits at the bottom there, and you can see a large portion of the colour coming through. At the top here is that gorgeous filigreed design there. So I hope you're happy with that one. However, if we go across, I'm just patting these in. If we go across to Mims Pot of Mischief, and in here, receive a chain with your order. I love that. So it means that you get to keep your cage pendant, and Mims spins don't come with chains. Now, if you didn't have a pendant here, we would actually give you the option of having a chain or picking another card. However, because you do have a pendant, you get to have a chain. Now the chain sizes are 16 to 24 inches in the open curb and the snake chain, and then 16 to 26 inches in the trace chain. So just let me know which chain you would like, and then I can write that down. If you prefer to let me know through email, that's fine as well. Or if you're happy to let me know now, that's perfect. So this one comes with one oyster opening. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Your mystery oyster. And in here, you've got a lighter pop there. Oh, 18 curb and donate. Perfect. I'll write that down in just a moment. So there's your mother of pearl. Now, Julie, I can see a couple of multiple pearls there, which is perfect for a cage pendant. You have a quinting. You've got 5 pearls. 5 pearls in that oyster. I did not see that. I thought I saw 3, maybe 4, but you have got 5, which, like I said, you're going to be able to swap and change around in that cage pendant if you would like to. Let me go through the colours for you. So we've got a icy blue, and then a darker TARDIS blue, a gold, a blush pink, and a dark chocolate. What do you think to all of these? So icy blue, TARDIS blue, gold, blush pink, and chocolate. Let me just write that down. So that's an 18 curb. And then I'm going to measure these pearls for you. So the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. Last but not least, the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Are you happy with all of those colours, my lovely? Think you have a free oyster. What do you mean, my lovely? Do you mean on a loyalty card? If so, with the loyalty cards, once all the sticker spaces are full, if you write your name and date across the front of the card and then send a photo over to our email address, and then we can get that booked in for you. If you have got that already, if you send it over in an email quickly, I can add it onto your opening now. If that's not what you meant, then please correct me. What type of chain do I show on here? That is the trace chain that I've got on the card. You've already sent a photo. Oh, I do apologise. I do apologise. Let me just have a look. Oh, this might be you. Is that the same email address? That is. And you've already written the day, name and date. Bless you. I do apologise. Let me book that in. Okay, so you get another oyster opening. I'll leave these ones in the sand. So, second oyster. Stay. Okay, so would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one then, Julie? So we've already got 5 different colours there. So you're hoping for possibly another different colour or a certain colour at all? So that one had a lighter pop. And then in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see that there's definitely no pearls there. I can, however, see a beautiful peeper at the top, and that is a dark watermelon. We normally have those bright, deep watermelons. This is a darker watermelon. There's no more in that one. Oh, good evening, Mim. Almost moving into like a chocolatey tone, that watermelon is. You see what I mean? It's sort of on the cusp of like a bronzy watermelon, if you like, or like a burnt watermelon. Now, again, what do you think to these? Just confirm for me if you're happy to keep all of these. If not, of course, we can swap them. I'll measure the watermelon for you as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Happy? Perfect. Let me bring you back up here. I'm just popping your pearls in here for you. I've got down which chain you would like as well. And then if we do your trick or treat for... I'll just close my eyes and look away. That's going to make me smile each time I try to do that. So your trick or treat, and you have got a trick. That does mean that there's nothing on the back there, but I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, Julie. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. So we're out of focus, aren't we? No. Ta-da. Oh, yep, that worked. Okay. Oh, wow, Chelsea. Well, congratulations. Julie, you're very, very welcome. And up next then today is Shannon Howe. Shannon, are you here? Oh, that's such a good cup of tea. Aaron makes a better cup of tea for me than I do myself. How weird is that? Shannon, hello, 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 my lovely. You have got one oyster opening altogether. I hope Mystery Oyster's okay, because that's the ones that we've got this evening. If so, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So I've got him here just before I open him up, just to double check that you are happy with the mystery. Perfect. Okay, and donate the shells. Now, like I say, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Let's go down. Your Mystery Oyster. Very light pop there, Shannon. And in here, there's your Mother of Pearl. And I can actually see a peeper down the bottom. That's darker pearl there. Okay, so you're hoping for something orangey-like. Okay. There's no more in that one. Now, we don't have a orangey coloured pearl here. He is a darker, I'm going to say dark chocolate purple. Now, if you would like to swap him, we can definitely do so. I'll just need to know what shade you would like. So orangey tones, we've got corals, more orangey corals, then we've got the watermelons and the autumn peaches as well. Or of course, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If I run him through the board for you, Shannon, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Yes, of course you can. You trust my judgment. You guys are so trusting. I mean, I must admit, I love my colours. I think that's quite evident in all the different colours that we have. Pumpkin, pumpkin. I'm torn between two. Now, there's not a lot in these ones, in the difference, but I'm going to show you them just because there's not a lot, so it depends. Would you like this one, which is slightly lighter, or this one, which is slightly brighter? Like I said, I don't think the camera is going to pick it up a lot because there's definitely not a lot between the two, but my eyes kept drawing me to these two. Now, obviously, with the pumpkin colour, these are more pearlescent, but I would say shade-wise, if we painted a pumpkin and painted a pearl, these two would be the closest colour match, if that makes sense. the brighter one. So if I take that one away, you're happy with that one there. Just confirm for me. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm just putting the other one back here. So that one is yours then, Shannon. Let me pop him on here. You also get a trick or treat card. So with your, oh, there we go. With your trick or treat, you have got a treat. You've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Shannon, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Hello, good evening to everybody joining. Hello. Up next then today, you're very welcome, my lovely. Up next today is Dawn Barbner. Dawn, are you here? Brabner. I think I pronounced your name incorrectly, Dawn, and I'm ever so sorry for that. Dawn, hello, hello, hello. So you do have a Mims Spins. Let's go across to her page, and you would like to have the Toothy Pumpkin and to donate your shells. Okay. Oh, Toothy Pumpkin's right near the front here. If I bring you straight across. Here he is. So, your Toothy Pumpkin. Oh, you've got a pendant. Now, I love, love, love this pendant. This is a statement piece pendant. Okay, now this one comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. On the website, it also says to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. It is completely your choice. And it's a moonstone pendant. Now look at this. This has got moonstone, which as you can see as it moves around, it glints purpley blues. It is stunning. So you've got two smaller stones at the top and then this larger stone at the bottom. Now even though we've got this on the website, not each pendant is completely different because obviously the stones are different cuts and shapes. So some may be slightly bigger stones at the top, some may have slightly different shapes here. The backing is as similar as we can have, but yeah, these are handmade, so obviously each one can be slightly different, so you're not going to get the same pendant twice with this one. It is stunning, but I hope you're happy with that, Dawn. However, before we get comfortable with him, let's go back across to Mims' Pot of Mischief and see what we get. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, okay, so you get to keep the pendant, but no pearl swaps. Okay, so you get to keep him, so I hope you're happy with him, but you have no pearl swaps. So like I say, it comes with one oyster opening, and then we have to keep those pearls, but you do get to pick whether you have those pearls on or off the jewellery. So you do get to still decide what you'd like to do there. Yes, oh, I'm glad you're happy with that. Like I said, the pendant, it is, like honestly, the camera's not picking up all of the, like especially that one, you can see the blue in, but this one has it as like all of them do. Stunning. Right, so you get to keep him, one oyster opening. Would there be a certain pearl colour that you're hoping for? And would you want pearls on or off, or are you going to see what colour comes out and then we'll go from there? Exactly, Annie. That pendant, like I said, it's a statement piece. So that one can stand alone with no pearls, or a pearl does complement it as well. So either or, it's completely down to personal preference with that one. Right, your mystery oyster dawn. Quite a nice louder pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, okay, so we've got a lighter autumn peach pearl. Oh gosh, excuse me, it's the cold. I don't have a cold, I meant cold in temperature. There's no more in that one. It is, oh, I can't speak now. You have got a lighter autumn peach. Now I just saw that you were hoping for a TARDIS blue and pearl on. Now, as we have no pearl swaps, we've got an autumn peach here. So we do have to stay with this autumn peach, which means the decision is going to be yours, whether you would like to have the pearl on or off the jewellery, as it would be this colour. Let me run him through the board. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Going to see if I can show you, oh, let's get the focus, show you this one next to it so you can see. And the pearl on this one would actually sit, I'd try and make it so it just sits right up here, so it sort of goes with the style of the pendant itself. Yes, Carol, we do have a number of different moonstone items on the website. It is a truly beautiful stone. What do you think? Pearl on or pearl off, Dawn? If anyone sees Dawn's comments, please comment on that comment for me. It will bring it forward, just in case it's not coming through for me again. Just going to pop that down a second. Thank you, Annie. Okay, so Dawn, would you like to have this autumn peach pearl? Pearl on or pearl off the jewellery? I'm afraid we can't swap him because Mim has said no pearl colour swaps with that one. Pearl on. Oh, bless you. Sorry, Dawn. The comments weren't coming through to me then. It's not you. It is a Facebook thing. They filter the comments and it's just... I've changed my settings to try accommodate for it, but it still does it. So yeah, I do apologise. I hope though that you're happy. So we're going to have the autumn peach on the jewellery. It's such a stunning pendant. Let me just pop this on here. And then you also get a trick or treat. So good luck, my lovely, for a, there we go, trick or treat. So in here, you have got a trick. So that does mean that there's nothing on the back there. However, I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. Dawn, you're very, very welcome. Okay, perfect. Which means up next today is Hannah Rose. Hannah Rose, are you here? Thank you, Annie. Hannah, hello, hello, hello. You have got a Mims spins as well. So if we go across to Mim, and you would like to have confused pumpkin and to keep your shells. Okay, so confused pumpkin is this one here. Let's bring you straight down. And in here, oh, you have got a crystal pendant with this one. So this crystal pendant comes with one oyster opening. Again, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. This crystal pendant I don't think is on the... I don't think it comes with the... No, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Hannah. Let me start that again. It comes with one oyster opening. You can choose to have the pearl on or off the pendant. What I'm trying to say is this one is not on the website yet. Deary me. I'm so sorry. It's just I can't seem to get a straight sentence out today. Okay, there we go. So this is the curved rectangle pendant. So as you can see, this one is a clear crystal. So if I pop my glove behind it, it means whatever colour you're wearing or is behind it at the time is going to reflect through beautifully. So you can see the white and the black glove there. You've got whites, greys, blacks all coming through in the facets of the crystal. So with it being a curved rectangle, and then it's got quite a nice size to it as well, and it's got that shape. Possibly, Linda, this one has been in prizes before, but it hasn't been on the website yet. So I hope you're happy with that one. However, if we go back across to Mim's Pot of Mischief, and in here, this says choose. Okay, so you've got an option to choose here. You can either choose to have another oyster opening and keep all your pearls. So you choose to keep this pendant, and instead of the one oyster opening, you'll have two altogether. Or you can pick again from, let me get it focused for you, sorry. Pick again from the tower to choose one item of jewellery. So or you can choose another character and then pick one of these or the new item. So if you're happy with that pendant, you could possibly choose another oyster opening, or if you'd like to see what else you could possibly get, you can pick another character and then pick which item of jewellery you'd like to keep. Oh, bless you, Joe. I do have a light on the desk, which changes in brightness. But if I have it up too bright, it actually works against the camera, and then you won't be able to see much at all. Can you? Of course you can, Hannah. Let's go back across, And then what other character would you like, my lovely? And then you get to pick between the 2 items of jewellery. Sorry, I'm just drinking my tea before it goes too cold. Excuse me, there we go. The waving skeleton, he's right here. So this one, let's go back across for you. Oh, okay, so you've got actually a second crystal pendant here. So it's the Battle of the Crystal. Again, this one comes with 1 oyster opening. You can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. This one, though, you can find on the website. I think on the website this one's called the Sparkle Raindrop Pendant. As you can see, it is a overall raindrop shape, but you've got these gorgeous different edges to him. This is a golden shadow pendant, so it does mean that it does have different shades of gold, just depending on where the light catches it. If you choose to have the pearl on this one, it sits at the top and it can move around. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have the clear crystal pendant or the golden crystal pendant. Which one would you like to keep? Decisions, exactly. So like I say, they both come with an oyster opening each. And then they both, you can choose whether you'd like to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Gold, please, as Christmas is just around the corner. I mean, that is such good thinking. I have something very, very Christmassy arrived today. I'm so excited about it. I'm not going to show you just yet, but when it arrived, I did a little squeal. I'm not going to lie. Right, so you've got 1 oyster opening with that then. So Hannah, you're keeping your shells. What colour pearl are you hoping for? And are you thinking to have a pearl on or off the jewellery here? So your mystery oyster, lighter double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a darker pearl there. So if I pop him out, and I'm just going to have a squidge to see if there's any more. Oh no, Jacqueline. No, 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 no. And it looks like there's no more in there. And I think your pearl is a dark, deep green. Now, I, of course, will have a closer look at the colour for you in just a moment. If I just clean these shells up for you first. You do like me cleaning the shells, don't you? Right, he's a very dark, deep green pearl here. Now let me hold him up so you can see. What do you think to this one? So I'll need to know if you'd like to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. Of course you can, Hannah. Autumn peach. Here we go. Are you thinking pearl on or off? I reckon that one. That's a brighter. I've gone for a brighter autumn peach on the jewellery. Perfect. So I've gone for a brighter autumn peach, because if I can show you here, I think it then makes the gold of the pendant pop and the pearl colour pop as well. If you prefer, of course, to go for a lighter one, I will do so. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to wrap your shells up for you. Oh, no, I'm not. Got no staples. Oh, I've just moved Mim's camera. Oops-a-daisy. Oh my, so pretty. So are you happy with that colour then? Just confirm for me you're happy with that peach there. So just pop your name on your shells and I'll bring you back up again. Hello, good evening everybody. Perfect, perfect. So let's do your trick or treat. Oh, dropped everything. Okay, so in here, your trick or treat is a treat. You've got a 15% off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 15% off code you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, I've wrapped up your shells as well, so I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, I would love to, Neil, but at the moment, even if, do you know when I go hello, somebody can try and say that I'm singing a part of their song, and then they try and sort of claim that I'm using part of their song, even though it's just me talking. I have it on almost every one of my live videos at the moment. So yeah, I cannot at the moment break into any kind of song because I don't want to accidentally use something that I shouldn't be. It's a completely new sort of ball game to me. But hey ho. Oh, have you not? Oh, bless you, Hannah. So all codes up until obviously everything from tonight have been sent. So that may mean that it's gone to a spam or a junk box or anything like that. If it's not in there and you don't have it, please email me with your order number and then I'll just resend that code again. Just because, like I said, they've already been sent. So if you don't have it, email me your order number and then I'll just resend it for you. And then that way you can definitely have it. Okay. I do apologise if you don't have it, but I have processed everything through, so it's, yeah, it may have, I don't know. Email me and I'll definitely get it sent to you again. It is a minefield. I just don't, yeah. And it's fine that they've tightened it up. Like, I completely agree with people having the rights to their own music. 100%. I agree to that. It's just, I just get mind blown on how to, yeah, just go about it. Ooh. Oh, bless you, Nicola. Yes, of course you can. Nicola Anchors, hello. I hope you feel better soon, my lovely. And thank you for the stars. That's ever so kind of you as well. It's gone to spam, just checked. Oh, bless you, Hannah. Well, you've got it, so that's perfect. Oh, bless you. But yeah, sometimes emails do go into spam. Sometimes they don't. It's just one of those things, I'm afraid. Even though it is a business email address, it's still, yeah. Hey ho. Right, up next today is Samantha Yellens. Samantha, are you here? Samantha, hello, hello, hello. You have got 2 Mims spins. Let's go across. Oh, that's the chair. Sorry, I'm just repositioning myself. Which 2 characters would you like, Samantha? I'm also just updating the order list that's on the page. So currently Samantha is the last person on the order list that's already posted. So we do have some more orders in, so I am just going to be updating that. So if you have ordered, you can have a look there, and then I'll post it in the comments after this opening as well. There we go, so that's posted on there. Oh no, don't be sorry, Nicola, but I hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, Sarah, I'm glad you're happy. Not a problem, Hannah. I won't know off the top of my head. But if not, then yeah, I'll pop an invoice over. Can you have the bat and the cat? Oh no, we're missing a... Who's that? Oh, that's the cat. Oh, that's the chair. You're just going to see me. Hello. I see the cat over here. Oh, Mr. Cat. Hello, why have we got a blank space? Okay, so I'll reapply that properly later. But for now, I've just sort of bent him stuck on. But this one is the cat. Luckily, the images are on the bags as well. So cat and bat. That's this one here. And you've emailed a picture of your loyalty card. Perfect. So we'll do all the oysters together at the end, and I'll have a look for the loyalty card in a moment. So if we bring you across bat and cat, we'll open up bat first, as that's the first one you said. So in here you have got a crystal pendant. So your crystal pendant is a warrior traditional heart pendant. Now these ones are on the website in a various range of colours. Now this one is a gorgeous deep red, almost pink, almost like a mulberry pink red tone. Now the warrior pendants is this warrior bale. The heart can move slightly in it from side to side, and it's warrior bale just because this section here almost reminds me of sort of armouring up your heart, basically. So the crystal heart pendant, it comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And as you can see, the heart does move from side to side itself as well. So before we get comfortable with that one, let's dive in with, again, this one was just on top. I'm just popping it in. So in here, oh no, So no pearl swaps with that one, which actually means you get to keep this pendant. So I hope you're happy with that pendant there, but there is no pearl swaps with this one. So it does come with the one oyster opening, and then whatever pearl comes out of this oyster, you have to have that one on the jewellery, or you don't have to have it on the jewellery, but you cannot swap it. Okay, so I hope you're happy with your first choice. Moving on to your second one, which is the cat. And in here you have got a pendant as well. Now this one is the glitzy panda pendant. This one has got different coloured zircon crystals. So we've got the normal white ones, and then we've got the black ones as well, and it is a little panda. So you've got the white ones on the bail at the top here, and the black ones making up his ears, arms and legs. Again with this one, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery, and if you have it on the jewellery, it sits towards the top of the pendant. I hope you're happy with that one as well. But again, let's go. I'm just going to push this one in. It's because in here, oh, I knocked something over. Oh, they're all lined, not lined up, but they're all sort of all, if I show you, they're all standing up like that. So I just try to pat them in, so then it's just when I dive in, I can't see anything. I just pick one out. Okay. So have another go and keep both prizes, Samantha. So you get to keep the glitzy panda, and you get to pick another character, and then you get to keep that prize as well, which means you're going to have 3 for the price of 2. So let's go back across then. Which other character would you like? So obviously the cat and the bat have gone. Skellington, of course. So he is here. Let's bring you back again. So in here, you have got another pendant, and this one is the, oh, I'm just going to have to take the glitzy panda off there so I can pop this on. This one is a unicorn pendant. So this one you can find on the website. Again, pearl on or off the jewellery, it's completely up to you. And it is a unicorn head. There we go. So it is a flat back. So if I turn it around, there is no design on the back, but then it sort of does come off and out. So it is a textured pendant, this one, and lots of detail of the unicorn's head. Again, the pearl goes at the top of the jewellery and can move around the top there, or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. That's completely up to you. So you've got the crystal heart pendant with no pearl swaps. Then you've got the glitzy panda and the unicorn, both of which you can have a pearl on or off the jewellery. No, that was a motorbike or a vehicle somewhere, Jackie. Now, what I'm going to do is, because that's 3 oyster openings there, but you've said you've got a loyalty card, so I'm just going to have a quick look for that as well, Samantha, my lovely. Then we can add that on and do them all together. That's perfect. Okay, So that means you've got 4 oyster openings altogether, Samantha. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So with the stamps, basically a loyalty card has got 6 spaces on it. Each time you order an item of jewellery, you'll get a little sticker, and you stick that sticker on the spaces on the loyalty card, and then once it is full up, you get a free oyster opening. We're going to see what comes out. Okay, so 4 oysters, donate the shells. Oyster number 1. Lighter pop there. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see a few pearls here. Look at that one. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are quinting. There's no more in that one. So you have got 5 pearls from your first oyster, Samantha. This is the one that can't be swapped, which means it's perfect. So these 5 can't be swapped as it's the first pearl, first oyster out, and obviously the first pendant out was the one which we can't do pearl swaps. So if you want a pearl on that heart, it does have to be one of these 5. Or, like I said, you don't have to have a pearl on there, so it's going to be up to you. But it does give you a gorgeous range of colours here, that if you wanted one on, you've got a lilac purple, bright pink, blush pink, coral, or a chocolate silver. So lilac, bright pink, blush pink, coral, and a chocolate silver. So these ones can't be swapped. But if you would like a pearl on the crystal pendant, it will be one of these ones. Or you can have no pearl on there if you wanted to as well. Okay, so that's your first oyster. Now moving on, these ones all can be swapped. Okay, so moving on to oyster number 2, lighter pop there. Oh, sorry, runaway pearl there. And he's a, 2, 3 runaway pearls there. That's just a piece of the shell. Okay, so let me have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. That's again just a piece of the shell there. So you have got triples. So that's 3 pearls in, oh, they're all runaways again. 1 oyster. Right, in the sand. We've got a burgundy red, a TARDIS blue, and a gunmetal grey. There we go. So burgundy red, TARDIS blue, and gunmetal grey. And then moving on to your next oyster. You've got a light sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here, Samantha, you are twinning. And you're twinning with Pepsi Blue twins. Oh my, wow. There's no more in that one. So you've got the single, oh not single, but the triple with the TARDIS blue, and then twinning Pepsi blues. Now I would say that one blue is slightly darker than the other blues, his twin blue. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this focused for you. There we go. Beautiful Pepsi blues there. Pepsi blues there. And then moving on to your last oyster. So again, this one is a mystery oyster. That, oh, down there is just a piece of shell. lighter double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a darker pearl in here. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so it's made a beautiful triangle in the sand actually. So your last pearl out was another darker gunmetal grey. From the top, you've got a lilac, bright pink, blush pink, coral and a silver chocolate, burgundy red, TARDIS blue, gunmetal grey, twinning Pepsi blues and a gunmetal grey as well. What do you think to all of these, Samantha? Now, I'll need to know if you'd like any pearls on the jewellery. So you've got the crystal heart, the glitzy panda and the unicorn. We can't swap the 5 in a row, but we can swap the others if you would like to. If I measure them for you, the silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Thank you, Bab. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7, sorry, he is a 7.5. And the bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Your lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. TARDIS blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. Slightly darker Pepsi blue twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Slightly lighter Pepsi blue twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then last but not least, the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. Okay, would you like to see the pearl now or would you like it to be a surprise? I'm just having a look through. Well, I'm just going to bring you back up. As it is your opening, my lovely, if you would like a surprise, then I can definitely surprise you. And then if you wanted to, you could send a photo into the Pearls of Brecon group to see what you got, to show everybody what you got. But of course, if you'd like to see now, that's absolutely fine as well. So it's obviously your choice, my lovely. I do have a pearl ready. Sounds like a plan? Okay, so I'm not going to show it, and then you can, once you receive it, you can pop a photo of the pearl in the Pearls of Brecon group. Is that what you'd like to do? You're very welcome. Let me just write all this down though. So, crystal, no pearl. Panda, no pearl. And then unicorn. So your trick or treats card. There we go. Trick or treats card. And you have got a treat. You've got a 15% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, Samantha, you'll have a 15% off code you can use. And that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that and with everything once it arrives. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. Samantha can share the pearl in the Pearls of Brecon group. If you're not joined in the Pearls of Brecon group, it's literally it's called the Pearls with Brecon group, and yeah, it's a place where you guys can share all your photos of your orders. You can just have a chat if you want to. It's just sort of another place that you can ask questions. If you have like a sort of general question that not only me can answer, you can ask in there, and someone may I mean, it's a very, very helpful group as always, so someone will be able to get back to you. So it's a nice sort of group to join into. Oh, I'm confused. Thank you, Neil. So I'm confused. Before I move on, Samantha, are you happy with your decision? I don't want to put pressure on you in any way because I'm very happy not to show. It's just because of what you've just said, so that's why I'm asking for the last time, my lovely. It is. Does that mean you'd like me to show it? Okay, don't log out just yet, because let me just grab it off the order. Okay, so the pearl that is going on Samantha's unicorn pearl. Samantha, if you look away, my lovely, and if you have the sound on, actually, yeah, don't have the sound on. Log out and then give me like 10 seconds and then come back again. Okay. So Samantha, I'll count to 5 when you're gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've given her a 2-tonal pink and purple pearl. Oh no, I feel like I've got to be quick. So it's like a, oh no, focus. Oh, it's like a pink, and then as you go round, it goes into purple, and then goes back into a pink. If I just readjust how I hold it as well. So I thought these sort of tones are perfect for a unicorn. 2-tonal pink and purple. Ding. Okay, so Samantha can hopefully come back again now. Bless her. Okay. Perfect. It is, it's a pretty one. I saw it last moment and then I thought that needs to be going on the unicorn straight away. Okay, so I said I'd do an updated order list posted in the comments. So up next is Lorna Kasim, and let me just post this order list in the comments for you then. So here is the order list from Lorna, who is up next. I do just need to update on the page as well, because oh my gosh, I can't speak today, because Cassandra, your order has just come through, so you are also on the order list, but it's not showing on the page yet. I can't see. Yep, there we go. Is she back? I don't know. Right, so Lorna, hello my lovely. You have got a Mims Spins. So my mouse keeps freezing. Let's go back across. Which character from your Mims Spins would you like, Lorna? Oh, perfect timing, Samantha. Everyone said that the pearl was nice, so I'm hoping you'll like it as well. Can you have the grumpy cat? Of course you can. Mr. Grumpy Cat, come here. Here he is. And let's go down. I like him because he could be Mims' cat, because he's got the sort of purple and black like she's wearing as well. So in your cat, Lorna, you have got a cage pendant. Now this is the Ribbon of Hope cage pendant. It holds one oyster. No, it doesn't hold an oyster at all. It holds one pearl and comes with one oyster opening. And as you know, with cage pendants, you will be able to swap and change the pearl around inside this cage pendant. So it is the Ribbon of Hope. So it starts at the bottom, comes around, then loops back over the top, and then you can see your pearl in the eye of the ribbon there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Lorna. However, again, let's go across to Mims Pot of Mischief. I've got two. There we go. Now we've got one. And in here, receive a chain with your order. We have had this one today as well. Again, the cards do not go back into the Pot of Mischief on the same live. Normally, like the ones from last live haven't gone back in as well, so they don't sort of go straight back in. So once they're out, they are out for a while. But you get to receive a chain with your order, which means you get to keep the cage pendant. So I hope you're happy with that one. And then I'll just need to know which chain you would like. So chain wise, they come from 16 to 24 inches in the in the curb and the snake chain, and then in there we go, and then in our trace chain it goes from 16 to 26 inches. So whatever style or size you would like, please let me know. Again, if you would like to email me the choice rather than popping it in the comments, that's absolutely fine as well. Either way is fine with me. So, Mystery Oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? The Ribbon of Hope cage pendant, yes, it is on the website. So in here, lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Now I can see, oh, I was going to say I can see a pearl rolling around the top there. Email and you'll donate them, perfect. There's no more in that one. So the pearl colour you've got is a very pastel, so very light apple green. So I'm going to say pastel apple green here. Now if you're not happy with this colour, we can of course swap him for you. If you are happy, that's perfect. I'm going to run him through the board. He is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. What do you think to the pearl colour? Oh, Neil, bless you, thank you. Oh, really, Sarah? And did it smell? Swap him for a red, of course you can. Oh, hello, Mim. Is that red okay there for you? Just going to bring you back up. If my mouse lets me. There we go. Oh, bless you, Sarah. I don't blame you, though. So let me just write down. We are going to have a free chain, but you're going to email me your choice. So when you email me your choice, just pop your 5-digit order number within that email. Then I can just obviously pop your email to the correct order, if that's okay, my lovely. I'm going to do your trick or treat as well. I'm just waiting. Oh, you're happy with the red. Perfect. Your trick or treat is this one here. And you have got a treat. You've got a 20% off. No, sorry, it's not. If I read it properly, you've got a 15% off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow. Can you also have a loyalty card? You don't have one? Of course you can. Add in loyalty card. That's absolutely fine, my lovely. Okay, that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then today is Alison Goodwin. Alison, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Lorna. Must have looked crazy. Well, I'm glad you had fun, Sarah. That's the main thing. And you've got two beautiful pearls by the sounds of it. Even if they are different sizes being twins, it makes them more unusual. And Alison, hello, my lovely. You have got a Mims spins. So if we go back across to Mim, do you know which character you would like? Can you have the bat? Of course you can. So let's bring you back across. So in here, you have got a pendant. Now this one we have got on the website, and on the website it is in two colours. There is the pink elephant, and then this one is the blue elephant. So if I show you, it is 925 silver, so on the reverse side you can see the stamp there and 925 silver, but on the front side he does have a blue and a little bit of white enamel coating. Okay, that is to make up the elephant. Oh, let me just get it focused here. Look at him. So lots of detail on this one. Now, like I say, it does come with one oyster opening, and you can have your pearl on or off of the jewellery. However, let's go back across to Mims' Pot of Mischief and see what she says. So again, there's one on the top. I'm just going to push that in. There we go. So in here, you have got... I will send you a stinky oyster to open at home. Alison. Ooh. So I will send you a stinky oyster to open at home. I hope you're happy with that one. And that does mean you get to keep the elephant pendant as well. So that comes with one oyster opening. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster. Slight double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Donate the shells, perfect, thank you. Now you are twinning, and twinning with gorgeous bridal white twins here. And there's no more in that one. Now these white twins, where did the other one go? Here it is. Visually it does look like one is slightly larger than the other. So the one on this side here is visually slightly larger. I will of course measure them for you in a moment. Now if you're happy with these, Alison, and if you'd like one on the jewellery, if you have a preference with size, let me know if you'd like the larger or the smaller one on there. Or of course, if you would like to swap them, we can do so. Or if you don't want a pearl on the jewellery, that's absolutely fine as well. So if I run them through the board, the visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Can you keep them but not on the elephant? Of course you can. So let me bring you back up here and then I'll write that down for you. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Okay, so on the pendant we're going to have no pearl on there. Right, if we do your trick or treat as well. And in here, you have got a trick. So that does mean that there's nothing on the back there. But I do hope, like I say, that you're happy with everything, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Yeah, the stinky oysters, it's just so... It's just so... The one that I keep thinking of is the one that's in Neil's video. I didn't even smell it, and it just, I can smell it. It's one of those. Oh. Alison, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Cindy, hello. Can you have the happy bats donate and keep the shells? Okay, so let's go across to the bat. So in here, oh, I haven't filled up the bat yet. Oh wait, oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring you back because I haven't filled up the bat yet. I'm about to fill it up now, but would you be able to pick another one? Just because if I fill this up now and then you pick it, it's almost like I've picked what jewellery you're getting because I obviously can see what I'm putting in the bag. I'm so sorry, I just didn't realise I hadn't topped it up from the last person. I do apologise, but yeah, to make it fair, is there another character you would like? Just because even though I am going to top this up, yeah, if I'm looking to see what I'm putting in here, so then it's almost like... Does that make sense? Donate the shells, perfect, thank you. A warm sun. Oh. There is not at the moment, Sandy, no. So which one would you like? Oh, sorry, I've just realised we're on me. I should have went back across to Mims so you could see the different... I'm so sorry, Cindy. It truly is one of those nights tonight. I'm just, like I said at the start, I'm just not 100% with it today. I've been cold all day. No matter what I did, I just couldn't get myself warm. And I think it's just drained me, if you know what I mean. It's just one of those evenings. Like the ghost. As the image, Gemma. He is a cutie. It will, Sandy, yes. So Mims Spins is available until the end of October, where she will then be going back to Barbados to see Merlin. Oh gosh, she has such a story because people wanted her to stay for Christmas and she just can't, I'm afraid. Now, if anybody can see Cindy's comments, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. I do apologise, Cindy, for making you have to pick another character there. I hope you can understand why I've asked to do so. She can't, Dale. She's so busy. She's got plans, you see. And Mindy. We always forget about Mindy. Can you have the happy bat? Oh, no, that's the one we've said. The waving skeleton. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for commenting on Cindy's comments. They didn't come through to me. Cindy, thank you for understanding, my lovely. So, waving skeleton. Let's go across. Oh, and you've got a stunning pendant here. Okay, so this pendant, it comes with one oyster opening. Again, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And this is one of the newer items on the website. Look at this, it's very reflective, but you have got a moon and a sun with zircon crystals in the centre of the sun and 3 on the moon. And then you've got the grid lines etched in to the pendant as well. The moon and the sun is like a textured engraving. So I'm just going to try get it where it's not reflecting too much. Can you see the camera there? Oh, if I reflect, actually, yeah, if we point it. There we go. Hope you can see that okay. Now, if we go back across to dive into Mims' Pot of Mischief, and in here you have got take a new card. So that means we've just got to take another card. So diving in to Mim again. Oh, which one? Which one? There we go. This one here. So if we bring you back across, put that jewellery back, then pick 2 bags to choose which jewellery you want. So put that jewellery back, then pick 2 bags to choose which jewellery you want. So you can't keep this pendant, I'm afraid. We're going to have to pop that one back, and then I need a further 2 characters to what you would like to have, Cindy, and then we'll have a look at both those characters' items, and then you get to pick from those 2 which one you would like to keep. Thank you, Lynette. Yeah, we never know what Mim's going to say. It's and then like as oh, there's a card on the floor down here. I'm just going to pop that back in. There we go. Toothy Pumpkin and the Witch. Toothy Pumpkin. Oh, here's the Witch. Oh, they're next to each other actually. The Witch and the Toothy Pumpkin is this one. So let's go down here so you can see Toothy Pumpkin and the Witch will open up obviously both, and then you can go through and pick which one you would like to keep, Cindy. So in the Toothy Pumpkin, you have got a pendant. And this pendant is on the website, and it is on the website in a set as well, which means it comes in earrings and a ring matching set. Now this one is the decant pendant, so I'm just going to see if we can get all the details shown. The pearl goes on this pendant and it does get set right into the centre, so this one does need to have the pearl on the jewellery. And then you've got this gorgeous design and crystals around the outside there. So that's the first pendant to choose from. And then inside the witch, you have got, okay, so a second pendant. So it's Battle of the Pendants here, Cindy. This one comes with one oyster opening, but the pearl doesn't have to go on the jewellery. So it's your choice whether you have it on or off. So the first one definitely needs to go on. This one you can have on or off. And this one is called the Brave Pendant. And again, this is a gorgeous oxidized silver lion. So lots of detail on this line. One-sided pendant. There's nothing on the inside except from it could be a silhouette. That gorgeous textured silver there. All of the detail is on this side. So that's the Brave pendant, which is on the website. And if you chose to have the pearl on, the pearl would sit at the top and could move around. Okay, so both come with one oyster opening. The first pendant, the decant pendant, the pearl needs to go on the jewellery. With the Brave pendant, so the lion, the pearl doesn't have to if you don't want to. With both of them, you can swap the pearls if you would like to. The first one, so you'd like to go for this one here where the pearl goes on the jewellery. Okay, I hope you're happy with that, Cindy, with your decision there. Let me pop the Brave pendant back over here. So that means you have got one oyster opening. You'd like to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Cindy? So in here, Mystery Oyster. You've got a light pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flash here. There's no more on that side. I can see, however, you are twinning. And you're twinning with chocolate twins there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so twinning chocolate twins. What do you think to these? Now I will need to have one pearl to go on the jewellery, and then of course the other one is yours to keep. And then if you're not happy with the colours, Cindy, we can of course swap them. With the chocolates, it does look like you've got one which is slightly darker, one which is slightly lighter. If I run them through the board for you, so the slightly lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. So they're measuring the same size, but they are coming out slightly different shades there. swap for 2 bright lime greens. The closest I have will be sort of 2 bright apple greens. Let me show you and see if this is the right shade. If it's not, do let me know and I'll see what other shades and colours I can get for you. So I sort of get the brightest ones here. Oh, hello Mim. Are you happy with those 2 there? Then of course one does need to go onto the jewellery. One on the jewellery and the other on a jump ring. Okay, let me bring you back up then. I'm glad you're happy with that shade there, Cindy. So just give me a moment and I'll write all this down for you. So we're going to have one on the jewellery and then you'd like to be invoiced for the other one on a jump ring. Okay, perfect. Now that invoice for the jump ring will get sent across for you tomorrow and it'll go to the email address that's on the order form. You dive in for your trick or treat. So in here you have got a treat and you've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a 10% off code you can use, my lovely. Cindy, I hope you're happy with that. And of course, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives there. And I've popped that safely up there for you, okay? Which one's that one? So I'm just going to make sure all of these go on here so I don't make that mistake again. Okay, right, they are all, oh no, there we go, all topped up. Okay, up next today is Sarah Jacks. Sarah, are you here? Sarah, hello, hello, hello. You have got a Mims spins as well. So if we go back across to Mim, which character would you like, my lovely? Can you have the cat and donate? You can indeed. Oh, the cat is here. So if I bring you straight across. In here, you have got a pendant. Now this is the lotus flower pendant. Let me pop him on here. It comes with one oyster opening. And this one is one where you get to choose if you have the pearl on or off the jewellery as well. Look at this. So this one, again, has got so much detail. I'm just going to move it around. So you can see it's got the lotus flower in the centre, but then you've got this almost teardrop design coming off and around from that lotus flower, which is at the top here. If you chose to have a pearl on this one, it would sit at the top and it would be able to move around. On the reverse side, again, you've got that textured silhouette, but I would say that all of your detail is on the front here. I hope you're happy with that one. But again, let's go back across to Mim and see what she's got to say in her pot of mischief. And here we have got, put that jewellery back. Then pick 2 bags to choose which jewellery you want. Okay, so this card came out a moment ago. So obviously this is not the exact same card. It is just got the same thing. So you don't get to keep that pendant, I'm afraid. Have to pop that back, but you get to pick a further 2 bags, and then you get to pick from those 2 bags which one you would like to keep. So I've gone back across to the characters for you. Which 2 characters would you like this time, my lovely? The Reaper and the Bat. You can indeed. So the Reaper is the waving skeleton and the Bat is here. So we get to, I'll show you both items and then you'll let me know which one you'd like to keep. So if we start with the waving skeleton, and in here you have got a pair of earrings. Now these are stud back earrings. Okay, so let me see if I can hold it in a way where you can see. So these ones have got this little swivel at the top here, so it starts off and then has a flick either end, and then your pearls get set on the bottom here where it has got an encrusted crystal bail. So this is almost like a hat. It sits on top of the pearl, so your pearl will be dangling at the bottom. Now this top bit is also encrusted with crystals, so it's a very sparkly, gorgeous pair of drop earrings here. So obviously this one would come with 2 oyster openings, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so first one are earrings. Second one is from your bat bag. And in here you have got a pendant. Now this pendant, the pearl does need to go on the pendant as well. So 1 oyster opening and the pearl needs to go on there. So both items, pearl on the jewellery. This one is the heart pendant. So on the outer edge you've got a plain silver heart, which is the larger heart. And then on the inner side you've got an encrusted crystal heart. Okay, then right in the center is where your pearl will be set. So your pearl will be surrounded by the smaller crystal hearts, and then you've got the larger beating heart at the top. Oh no, you love both. Oh, bless you. Well, which one would you like to keep? So you've got the pendant or the earrings. I'll try see if I can hold them up in the same view. It might be a little bit harder just because they actually go really well with each other. But yeah, which one would you like, the pendant or the earrings? I believe both of these are on the website. Can you have the earrings? Of course you can. So I'll pop that pendant away. So with those earrings then, they come with 2 oyster openings, and you've said that you'd like to donate your shells. Would there be certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So with your oysters, number 1 and number 2. There's 1 and 2. So oyster number 1, you've got a lighter pop there, and in here, so we're going to wait to see what colours come out. Okay, mystery oyster, mother of pearl, and you've got a blue pearl there. Let me have a squidge here. Oh, so you've got a Pepsi blue pearl to start with. There's no more in that one. Now he looks like he is slightly two-tonal. So he's two-tonal with the darker TARDIS and then going into the Pepsi blue. Okay. And then moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you've got a blush pink. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got 2 completely different colours here, Sarah. Now, if you'd like to have the earrings as odd earrings, you can, of course, have one of each on the earrings. That's not a problem. If you prefer to obviously have matching sets, then that's absolutely fine. And we can swap these for you. Now, I would be able to match the pink. With the blue, I don't think I'd be able to match it at the moment because I don't think I've got one with that sort of a difference with the two-tonalness at the moment. Can I match the pink? Of course I can. Let me have a look. This might be a colour that I might have to swap off the live just because I don't know if you can see, but there are so many different shades. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. There's so many different shades of the pink here. Would it be okay if I matched it off the live? Can go lighter. Oh, you'd like to swap for a lighter pink? That's fine. I can definitely match that pink. Or if you'd like to swap them both for maybe just a touch lighter pink, I can definitely do that as well. So it's absolutely up to you. If you'd, let me just bring you back to me. If you'd like to match this pink, I don't think there'll be a wait at all. I think I could definitely match it. It's just a matter of just going through the pearls one by one, finding the correct shade and the correct size to match it. If I have 2 cents, yeah, I definitely, like I say, I definitely think I will. If for some reason I can't match it, I'll send you an email to let you know, and then you can let me know what you'd like to do. And that will be tomorrow because I process the orders sort of the following day. So if you don't hear from me tomorrow, it means that it has been swapped successfully, if that's okay, my lovely. But I honestly think I'll be able to match it for you. Let me write that down though. So we're going to swap the blue to match the pink, and then we're going to have the pinks on the jewellery. Let's do your trick or treat. So trick or treat, and you have got a treat. You've got a 20% off code for the website. So, not a problem, Sarah. So you've got a 20% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a 20% off code you can use. And yeah, not a problem. So any 2 light pinks, as long as they match, that's absolutely fine. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. So the code will get sent across for you tomorrow. And if you don't hear from me, which you won't, because it'll be swapped for you tomorrow as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Very, very welcome. Want the pendant now? Oh, bless you. Okay, so I'm just topping this back up again. Up next today is Cassandra Abbott. Cassandra, are you here? Oh, there we go. You could, Jacqueline, that's exactly right. The discount code, they can be used straight away, but also they don't have an expiry date, so you can hold on to it. It's just obviously don't lose it. But yeah, they are able to be used if you wanted to. Oh really, Shelley? Oh, I'm glad you're happy. Were they stinky? That is the question I want to know. I kind of wanted to just like be a fly on the wall for everyone opening them, just to see if they smell or not. Because obviously to me, they look like they're giving off traits that they could be stinky, but they might not be. It's one of those, it could be, is like probably 60% chance that it is, but it's 40% that it's not. I'm looking for Cassandra Abbott. Now, Cassandra, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if you're not here, that's absolutely fine. Oh, 2 was stinky, 1 was total liquid. Was the liquid one like even worse smelling? Ugh. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy. They sound, oh, like they were stinky. It makes me just, oh, because I've opened so many of them. It's just. Oh, Cassie, hello, hello, hello. Now you have got 3 Mims spins, Cassie. So can you have Witch Skeleton Ghost, Keep the Shells, Hoping for Crystal Pendants, Blue Pearls, and Desperate to be in the 9 Club? Okay, right, let's start with what ones we've got. So the Witch is here. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry, Mim. I pulled some of your green stuff out. Oh, and all your cards are out. Oh no! Right, the Witch, Skellington, and Ghost. Okay, let's bring you back down so you guys can see. Okay, so Witch, Skellington, and Ghost. So we'll open up the Witch first. So in here, you have got a crystal pendant from Witch. Now these ones are on the website in different colours. I don't know if the Crackle ones are on there at the moment or not. This is a Crackle raindrop pendant. It is a black Crackle pendant as well. So that means overall it is a crystal raindrop shape, as you can see here. This is actually the largest size of this crystal pendant that we have. And then it's got this gorgeous black crackle on the back. So it means that through the clear crystal, you get different glimmers of the detailing on the back, just making the pendant catch the light in different ways, seeing that design. Now this one comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl at the top and it can move around, or you don't have to have a pearl on here if you don't want to. Okay, so first one, let's dive across to Mim and see what she has to say, if you're going to get to keep him or if you get to keep him. Okay, so with this pendant you get an extra oyster opening, so that means with this one you're going to have 2 oyster openings, my lovely, and you get to keep that pendant. Then like I said, you get to have pearl on or off the jewellery there. Okay, so that's your first one. Moving on to oyster number 2, which is the waving skeleton. And you've got a second pendant. Now this is a silver pendant. This one comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Again, it's up to you. Now this one is the feather pendant. I think on the website it's called the long feather pendant, possibly. Popping this in here. There you go. So you can see all the details of that feather there. Now if I turn it around, you get all the details on the reverse side as well. So it is a double-sided pendant. Again, if you wanted to have a pearl on this one, it would be at the top and it would be able to move around, or you can have it as it is and you don't have to have the pearl on there. Again, if we pop across to Mim's Pot of Mischief and see what she's got to say. Have another spin and choose between the jewellery. Okay, so we get to pick another character and then pick either this one or the new item. Okay, so if we go across, which other character would you like? Yay! Oh, bless you, Cassie. Toothy Pumpkin. Okay, so Toothy Pumpkin, if I bring you back. In here you have got a pendant. Okay, so again it's Battle of the Pendants here. Let me just take this crystal one off here though, because I need the card. Okay, so this pendant comes with one oyster opening, and again you can choose whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery here. And it's the flowered moon pendant. So this one is a flat pendant and it's single-sided. So the reverse side is just the silhouette. On this side you can see it's got the moon and then it's got engraved flowers on that moon. Hence the name, the flowered moon pendant. Now if you chose to have the pearl on the jewellery, it would sit at the top and again it would be able to move around. So between the two, would you like the feather pendant or the flowered moon pendant? Thank you, Bab.
Okay.
Can you have the moon? Of course you can. So the moon is yours. Just take that away. Okay, which means on to your last bag. So the last one is the ghost. So in here...
I didn't understand that.
Oh, in here you have got a pendant. There's been a lot of pendants today, hasn't there? Now this one, again, pearl on or off the jewellery, it's going to be up to you. And it comes with one oyster opening. And this is the bear claw pendant. Look at this one. Again, it's oxidized silver, so it's got lighter and darker areas to the pendant itself. It is single-sided. On the back it has got that gorgeous textured 95 silver stamp in the centre, but textured silver. So on this side there is your gorgeous bear claw pendant. Your pearl would sit here and be able to move around. But again, if we go back across to Mims' Pot of Mischief for your last time this evening, Cassie, and in here, have a bonus white pearl. Okay, so it means you get to keep the bear claw pendant and you get to have a bonus white pearl. So this white pearl you can have on any of your items of jewellery if you wanted to, but you cannot swap it out. Okay, so here is your bonus white pearl. I'll leave that in the sand and I can measure him at the end. Okay, so that means you've got the bear claw, the flowered moon, and the crystal black crackle raindrop. All of them come with one oyster opening each, apart from this one came with an extra oyster opening, so that's 4 altogether. And then all of them you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, and you've said you'd like to keep your shells. So are there certain colours you're hoping for, Cassie? So 4 oysters. Oyster number 1. Lighter, loud pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And your first oyster, you are twinning. Twinning with lemon yellow twins here. Now they actually look like they're slightly different shades and sizes of yellow twins. There's no more in that one. I'm just going to take the flesh off here. I'm going to clean the shells as we go. And then I'll, of course, describe and go through, show you your pearls closer as well. Oh! So if I show you both of these here, my lovely. Yellow number 1 is two-tonal brighter yellow. So this one is visually slightly smaller, and he is two-tonal with lighter and darker areas. And I would say he is darker than his twin, which is still two-tonal, but doesn't have as much of a darker area as his twin. And that one is visually slightly larger. So twinning yellows there. Moving on to your next oyster. You've got a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see that you are quadding 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. Now I think you've got quite an interesting combination of colours there, and I think you've got a two-tonal as well. I think I saw a glimpse, but again, let me just clean up the shells for you, then we can have a closer look. Okay, so with this one, you have got a darker chocolatey red pearl. So I'm going to say that that is a brick red, a TARDIS blue, a lilac purple, and then this last one is a two-tonal coral and purple. You see, so coral there going into like a purple. So brick red, TARDIS blue, lilac purple and coral two-tonal purple. Moving on to your next oyster. Quite a nice louder pop with that one. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here you've got a grape purple there. If I squidge him out and have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So here is your single grape purple, my lovely. I'm going to pop him up next to the white in the sand. And then moving on to your last oyster. Oh, softer pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And again, I can see a little bit of a peeper towards that side there. And squidge him out. You've got a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Oh, hello, Mim. I bet that shocked a few of you. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one at the top here as well. And he is a darker chocolatey purple. So, Cassie, if we go through all of these for you, your top row, you've got a chocolate purple, bridal white and a grape purple. Twinning yellows, one is visually slightly smaller and brighter, one visually slightly larger and lighter. And then you've got a brick red, TARDIS blue, lilac purple and a two-tonal coral and purple. Now I'll need to know if you'd like any of your pearls on the jewellery. If so, which ones you'd like on which items. And if you're not happy with any of the colours, we can, of course, swap them for you. If I run these ones through the board, your grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the two-tonal chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The visually larger, lighter yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Visually smaller, brighter yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are measuring different sizes there. Brick red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And last but not least, the two-tonal coral purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Excuse me. Cassie, what do you think, my lovely? And what would you like to do? I'm just going to wrap these shells up for you. You've got a couple of parcels of shells, my lovely, just because I wouldn't be able to fit them all into one. Oh, can you have the white? I'm going to just bring you up actually as I read this so I can write it down. That way I won't get it wrong. So we're going to have the moon. You'd like to have the white. Dark purple on the crystal, so the grape purple. The other pendant was the bear claw. Blue on the other one, so just confirm now you've seen the pendant. Is it blue on the bear claw? Blue. Perfect. Okay, Cassie, I hope you're happy with all of those, my lovely. I'm just popping your pearls in here. No, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're happy. Okay. Oh. I'm just going to wrap up your, write your name on your shells as well. Okay, so if we do your trick or treat, and in here, Cassie, you do have a trick, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back there. But I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. That's safe up there and your shells are up there as well. Okay. Perfect. Now let me just top these up. And up next today is Michelle Mould. Michelle, are you here? My chair is very creaky today. Cassie, you're very, very welcome. Good night, Neil. Thank you for joining us today. Michelle, hello, hello, hello. You also have a Mims Spins. So let's go across back to Mim, and you would like to have the Confused Pumpkin and keep your shells. Okay, so the Confused Pumpkin is this one here. Let's bring you, oh, my mouse, there we go. Let's bring you back. And you have got a pendant. So this one comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you choose to have the pearl on the jewellery, it actually hangs from the bottom of the pendant. Okay, so if I show you, this is the cat in the moon. So you can see the cat, this is the back of the cat. He's got very long whiskers, does this cat? Very, very long whiskers, almost like a nice moustache, shall I say. Now, like I said, your pearl, you can have it in two places. You can either have it at the top, or you can have it at the bottom, hanging from the cat's tail. So that choice is yours. If you'd like to have the pearl on the jewellery, you can then choose having it at the top or having it at the bottom. It's completely up to you. However, if we go back to Mim to dive into her pot of mischief, and in here, there is Dawn. I said that before. Have another spin and choose between the jewellery, Michelle. Okay, so you get to go back, pick another character, and then you can choose between the pendant that I just shown you or your new pick. Which one would you like? The ghost. Oh, he's right at the front here. So, Mr. Ghost, let's bring you back. And in here, okay, so you've got a pair of earrings here. Now these are stud back earrings, and the pearls do need to go on these earrings. So the stud part is right at the top of the earring itself. And then you've got these gorgeous shell design, if I can get it focused. So lots of detail with the texture of the shell here. Oh, it makes the camera go a bit funny, doesn't it? Hang on, let me get, there we go. And then your pearls hang from the bottom. So you can see this little circle at the bottom, that's where your pearls will be hanging from. So the shell earrings, 2 oyster openings, pearl definitely on the jewellery. Or you can have the cat in the moon pendant, which comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off. And if on, it can go in 2 different places. That's up to you. Which item of jewellery would you prefer? Can you keep the pendant? Of course you can. So that means you've got 1 oyster. You've said you like to keep your shells. That's not a problem. Is there a certain colour that you are hoping for? So, mystery oyster. And in here, you've got a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So we're just going to see what comes out. Now straight away I can see a gorgeous, bright, bold pink pearl. And there's no more in that one. So the pearl that's come out is a bright pink. What do you think to pink, Michelle? Of course, if you're not happy with the colour, we can definitely swap him for you. It's completely up to you, my lovely. There we go. So there is your brighter pink pearl in the sand. If I run him through the board for you, he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. What shade of two-tonal pearl are you looking for, Michelle? I do have two-tonal pearls. Would you like me to just pick one out, or is there a certain shade, like I say, that you'd be more inclined to? I'm just going to wrap these shells up for you as well. Hello, Mim. Not too sure, but not pink. Okay, how about icy blue? Now this one, I wouldn't say, oh, it is two-tonal, but I wouldn't say it's two-tonal in the normal sense. This one has got almost like streaks of darker blue going around him. So it's a base, brighter, icy blue. But then, oh, is the light going to show? Let me see if I show it this way. Oh, come on, let me see if I can get this focused to show you. Oh, focus down here, just not up here. Basically, this one is base brighter blue, but then we've got these darker streaks coming around. Oh, can you see it there? Let me just move the lighting away completely. Let's see if that helps. Oh, come on, Mr. Camera. Doesn't want to focus on anything now. Right, here we go. Go, go, go. Right, I'm just going to pop it down. I will show you this pearl. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but he does have these dark streaks running through him. They're actually quite obvious streaks. It's just obviously the camera is not playing fair. But you are happy with that one. That's perfect. And you'd like it hanging from the cat's tail, which is also perfect. Let me just write that down. So we would like to have blue on the jewellery, and then we're going to have it hanging from the tail. Okay, let's do your trick or treat as well. And in here, you have got a trick. Oh, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back there. Sorry, there's a moth. There's nothing on the back there. But I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, Michelle. And I've wrapped up your shells as well. And that's all safe up there for you, my lovely. You're very, very welcome. Right, I think that's actually the end of the order list for today. Let me just refresh this here. It is. So, thank you all for watching as always. I really, really do appreciate it. We're going to be live again on Friday evening from around 8 p.m. on Friday. Oh, I know, Kathy. If you would like to order, you'll be booking in for Friday. And I hope you have a good rest of your week, guys. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.